Is this thing on? I hope so. Looks like the mic is a little hot. I'm gonna pull that down a bit. That should be a lot better. Hello! How is everybody doing today? My name is John the Unwise Geek, and it's an awesome day to be coding. And it's a great day to be coding with you too. So I'm glad you're here, and hope you have some fun in our stream today. Let me get this centered back up. There we go. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started today. And hey, if you notice the bouncing tag on the bottom, we're gonna do something a little different today to kind of recap what we did the last time. That is to say, last Friday. Monday was my birthday, turned the big 4-0, so community tea time and all. Shout out community tea time. Just took it easy. We both had headaches from getting old things ache, and just decided to chill out that day. So we didn't do any stream, but today I'm back at it, and today I decided to have a little fun. Instead of banging my head against the wall for Twitch alerts, which honestly will be cool, but it's really set up against me. I have all the equipment to do it. I have a server with an SSL certificate and all of that, but the way Twitch handles their alert messages, basically their alert events, I would have to create event after event after event, or rather account after account after account to get the events and see what the output is like and then get them handled correctly. So rather than do that, I've set up the Geekbot to just do some basic listening, pulling things in on a as gathered basis. So then down the road, now that I'm a little forewarned and forearmed, I could go ahead and implement that myself. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is look at some things like Anthem or Item, or however that's pronounced, stream elements, maybe, I don't know, to go ahead and implement those alerts. Maybe even Nightbot has something, who knows. But I want to do it on my terms, so I'm looking for something I can implement my alerts in in OBS. So basically an event that's easy for me to capture that creates an effect in my browser. So, and we've seen that effect already. So that's done. Just got to work on the implementation details. So, in the meantime, I thought we would have a little fun with a project I haven't played around in a good little while with, in terms of Minecraft. If you're not familiar with Minecraft, we all have these talking boxes out on our desks. They're either sending information back to Google or Alexa. Cancel. Well, they're sending either information back to Google or the A word or or whoever, and Minecraft, as things get going with it, serves as an open source alternative to those. The hardware is pretty cool. The hardware is a little difficult to emulate, but I'm working at it. In the meantime, I'll play around with the software a little bit, and I'm wondering, I was throwing around the idea with Monica the other day of how could I possibly integrate that with a button box somehow. So I know Mycroft has a Raspberry Pi implementation called Pycroft. Getting a microphone for that could be a little cost prohibitive sometimes. However, it also runs on just regular plain old Linux. So I'm kind of wondering what I can do, what I can throw into Mycroft to create some really cool effects. Maybe do some hands-free button boxing. So that's what I thought I'd try. Just take a break from the middle-aged banging my head against the wall of the Twitch API. That's the plan today. Have a little fun. So where do we start? Now, we start same place we start every time. We start with the documentation. So with the documentation, it's pretty easy to know where to go here. It's just getting it on my browser, and then we can get it onto the screen. There we go. So you should be seeing that now. And yeah, this is the private and open source voice assistant. Oh, that's cool. Their Mark II. I think this is their Mark II. Starts shipping in September 2022. Very cool. So the coolest thing I think about is the coolest thing I think about Minecraft is that it's open source. So if I want to do anything with I think I just saw. Oh, I thought I saw Mark 1. Okay, so one of the coolest things about Minecraft is that getting it is just as easy as doing this. You click download. It gives you an option for Pycroft or Linux. So I have a Raspberry Pi. It's a touchscreen. It's cool. There's nothing per se against installing the OBS button box right next to Pycroft and having them both run on the same machine. That would be a good end goal, I think. That would actually be kind of cool. I would need some kind of microphone to go into the Pi to listen. It has to be a pretty high fidelity one because voice recognition, it's pretty sound intensive. So that's a future goal, I think. Excuse me, I've had a back spasm all day and it's not letting up. But so for the meantime, what you could do is download the Linux version and perhaps do some development on it. I'm wondering if I can stream. So y'all are listening to me right now, and in the process of streaming, if I can also trigger voice commands with the same microphone. I do not know, but this could be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and download this for Linux. We're getting sent to GitHub. We're getting sent to the development branch. Now, dev branches are okay. They're fairly stable if you know what to do, but there could be some unexpected bugs there. Generally speaking, on a large project like this, you have feature branches that you do, feature branches, bug fix branches, and so on and so forth, that you create new things in. Then you test those there in their kind of own environment. Then you merge them into development with all the other new features that are coming with that version, and then you test all of those. Then from there, it goes into the master branch for big time testing and what's called basically release testing. Basically everything end to end is tested. So I'm kind of weary sometimes about dev. It's not too far behind though. 11 commits behind dev. This okay, that's actually kind of weird because master branch here is 524,392 commits ahead of, but also 11 commits behind dev. I wonder if they just merge pull requests directly into master. I don't know. Community tea time. Hello, I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Shout out to community tea time. No. I was complaining about we were both having a headache on Monday. So I put the kibosh in a little bit of birthday celebration. And I cited getting old because of it. I could do that now. And people will almost kind of sort of take me seriously. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Cool. Alright, so what I'm doing to kind of catch you up, dear, is going to download the Minecraft core GitHub, and then a repository, and then kind of go from there. Add some plugins, scripts, whatever we're doing. So, right off the bat, I know that it would be super easy to... It would be super easy to just throw some things into... Okay. So it would be super easy to just throw some things into Microsoft that ping the API I created and have some cool effects. Like I could say Minecraft play horn and it'll play the horn sound. Um, I want to really look into maybe automation, um, to see if there's anything I could do with Mycroft's voice recognition that could be turned into an API request for automation. So I could just basically say, Mycroft, play the outro, and all my mics mute, the scene switches in OBS, and it's Miller time, or at least dinner time. I think that could be fun and kind of cool. I could even call it something other than Mycroft if I want. I forget what the actual options are. Computer, maybe. That's classic. So, what can we do? Alright, we can go ahead and, oh, excuse me, copy the core, go into projects, and we are going to git clone oh okay, that was something I was looking up earlier. I don't know why that didn't copy. Alright, there we go. Git clone. So what that basically is adding Twitch chat, and that link that I just copied in there. I'm looking for ways to incorporate Twitch events into the OBS kind of dockable setup. Right now I have all the stuff from Restream, so like the Restream channel list, what channels are connected in many different ways, but nothing like events. Like, I don't know who's following on YouTube, who's following on Twitch, and I kind of want to see that and say thank you when that happens, because that does mean a lot to me. So I wanted to get that into the docs in OBS, but I can't figure that out quite yet. When OBS was streaming directly through Twitch and it made the connection, it was very easy to do. But now that there's a go-between between Twitch and I, yeah, it's a little more difficult. But I have faith, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so got that downloaded. Now let's go ahead and take a look through what is available. Okay, CD requirements. And let's go ahead and open up requirements text in Pluma. Oh, okay, so actually that's not very exciting. This is simply a list of requirements. Much as you've seen me put requirements text for virtual environments, that's exactly what that is. So, README MD. That's classic. It's a README. Alright, so this is also a markdown, so that's probably also going to be better served being read in Git. So, or excuse me, GitHub. So, getting started. Alright, so that's for running it. Git, okay. Git clone, bash dev setup, script setups, dependencies in a virtual environment. If running in an environment besides Ubuntu or Debian, Arch, or Fedora, you may need to manually install packages as instructed by the dev setup. Fair enough. Okay. The default branch for this repository is dev, which should be considered a work in progress. If you want to clone a more stable version, switch over to the master branch, which I think we'll do. The way we do that is simply git branch master. No, that didn't do what I thought it would. Oh. Git branch D master. Alright, so that may be a little bit confusing. So what I did is, instead of issuing the right command, I typed in git branch master, which creates a master branch in the local Git repository. The way Git works as a version control system is it keeps a local repository on your system, and then as you enter the command, it syncs your local repository up to the what's called the remote, which is the remote repository that receives your changes and integrates them all with other changes that other developers are adding. So I put the wrong command in. So the right command is git checkout master. Alright, so that sets up a local branch called master to track the remote branch called master from origin. You could do things where you could call a branch a different name and then have it track a different branch upstream. That's a little more complicated than what we need to do today, but I don't even know what the use case would be for that, but you can if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and git pull, make sure we have everything latest. Alright, so now what we would do is then run bash dev underscore setup to set all those virtual machines. Alright, so we're going to have a few questions here. So the first one is, do you want to run on master or against a dev branch? Unless you're a developer modifying Mycroft core itself, you should run on the master branch. It is updated bi-weekly with a stable release. You know what? I am a developer working on Mycroft in a manner of speaking, even if it's just for my own ends. So I'm going to go no. We are going to go ahead and use an unstable branch. So let me just git checkout dev just in case. Alright, yeah. Alright, so no, I want to run in unstable branches. So Mycroft is actively developed and constantly evolving. It is recommended that you update regularly. Would you like to automatically update whenever launching Mycroft? This is highly recommended, especially for those running against the master branch. Yes. Alright, so Mycroft uses its Mimic technology to speak to you. Mimic can run both locally and from a server. The local Mimic is more robotic, but always available regardless of network connectivity. It'll act as a fallback if unable to connect to the Mimic server. However, building the local Mimic is time consuming. It could take hours on slower machines. This can be skipped, but Mycroft will be unable to talk if you lose network connectivity. You know, I'm going to run dev setup again later and actually build Mimic because it is kind of cool. And then we'll have that for the next time we play with Mycroft, but for right now we will run locally and by remote. So there are several Mycroft helper commands in the bin folder. These can be added to your system path, making it simpler to use Mycroft. Yes, let's go ahead and add these to the path. The standard location for Mycroft skills, which are the things we ourselves are going to be building into Mycroft to let it do different things or let it do additional things besides its core capabilities. They're under opt Mycroft skills. This script will create that folder for you. This requires sudo permission and might ask you for a password. Well, let's give it our password. I totally trust these people. Do you smell something smoking? Just kidding. Okay, so do you want to automatically check code style when submitting code? If unsure, answer yes. Okay, so there's a million different ways to write Python. Everybody has their own unique style. What this question has to do is they want to, yes, we know where they live. What they want to do is when somebody checks in code to the repository, they want to make sure it meets a minimum standard of readability, of syntactical usage, a number of things. So it's going to use what's called a linter to scan any code changes we submit to the repository. So I'm okay with that, and we will go yes. So it installs what's called a PEP8 pre-commit hook. PEP8 being the Python standard. I don't know why I air quoted that. It is the Python standard. Alright, so it installed those packages. And it says, we have detected that your computer has the libjackd20 package installed. Mycroft requires a conflicting package and will likely uninstall this package. On some systems, this can cause other programs to be marked for removal. You know, I was playing with Jack a little bit when I was messing around with the audio setup, and I eventually just went Pulse anyway, So, yeah. Kick it to the curb, little homie. Alright. So while I'm out doing that, how's everybody doing today? Yes, we totally know where they live, maybe. Oh, you did have a good walk. That's great. Did you meet any new cats or dogs? I know what you're really about. Alright, how is that doing? Still working. Welcome, Bampan. You know, go ahead. Go ahead, peek over my shoulder. Let's learn how to do this together. I haven't played with Minecraft much in about 2 or 3 years. When as a kind of a project to help learn. Oh God, not GTK. Oh, it's the one KDE. In an effort to learn KDE, I created a way to interact with Minecraft through the WebSocket. So go ahead and type in the command, and then Minecraft will respond to it. Yes, I did. I did. I'm not proud of that, but yes, I did do a little bit with Tyler's Mark 1 to make it say dirty words. That was fun. Oh boy. Right. I'm trying to remember, did I try to get that to happen on one of his streams? And I hope not. Cause oh yeah. So try that again, dear, but use TSO for Twitch. So part of the whole being cognizant of the platform that I'm working on, I'm trying to differentiate the command between a Twitch shout out and a YouTube shout out, so it could change the links accordingly. So, all right. That being said, so it looks like we're all loaded up here. So one thing it did mention is that it installed skills over here, which I don't see. So maybe it didn't. All right. Yes, so please check out Caffeinated Linux if you get a chance. He does a lot of cool coffee streams if you're into that. Also GeoGuessr, which is a lot of fun. All right, so let's go back over here to the setup. So we're gonna run start-Minecraft sh debug. We'll just go ahead and open up a VS Code for it. All right, new terminal. All right, so debug, not dev, debug. All right, so it goes right into CLI, and that's a little hard to see. Okay, so we have a lot of setup going on here, and okay, so before we get started, go to account.mycroft.ai to create a Minecraft account. What just happened? I heard a thing and no, I thought it was something that happened on the stream. I don't know. Okay, so maybe not. Alright, so it says I'm connected to the internet and need to be activated. Open your browser and visit account. Alright, so let me go ahead and do that. That'll be cool. So, okay, so Mycroft AI. Fun project. Okay, I'm gonna click on my Mycroft, and I'm gonna log in with GitHub. Why not? Alright, so let's take a look at skill settings. Oh. Gonna go ahead and pull this up here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's open a let's go ahead and open a tutorial about how to maybe perhaps do custom skills on Mycroft. Maybe it was a random alert noise, and if so, are alerts suddenly working? That's kind of why I want that to work, kind of help me catch on to things like that. I don't know. Maybe it was something from Mycroft. I don't think Mycroft comes through the audio yet. Yeah, not yet. Okay, so I created an account. So register the device with, oh gosh, all right. Alright, so it's asking me for a name. I'm just gonna call it a UWG Mycroft. Unwise Geek. Placement. You in my office, homie. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't use a custom it doesn't use a custom wake word. It uses between 4 possibilities. Hey Mycroft, Christopher, Ezra, and Jarvis. Oh, you know what? It just heard the Hey Mycroft. Okay, that's neat. That's what that was. I said the M word earlier, and that was the alert that I heard. So it's working. That's awesome. So, um, so I'm gonna put this out to the channel. Should it be Mycroft, Christopher, Ezra, or Jarvis? I think Jarvis is a little, let's just say derivative. But what do y'all think? Okay. So we got one for the M word. Alright, I see you, Yannick. What do you think we should call this shindig? Alright. Two for the... Yeah, it is sad that beans is not an option. Two for the M word. We'll give this another 60 seconds. Hey, Mycroft. Set a timer for 60 seconds. I don't know if that worked or not. It didn't say anything back. Right. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, my Alexa took a bit of a verbal thrashing from time to time too. You know, because it's not paired, it hasn't done the timer thing yet. So I'm gonna call it there, and I'm calling this one a winner for the M word. All right. So gonna go ahead and set that, and oh. Okay, there we go. So it should be fully set up. So let's try this out. Hey, Mycroft, what's the temperature in Los Angeles, California? Okay, so let's put this back to where it was. Okay, so we have a response. It does hear, but it's not speaking yet. So let's go ahead and hit for command, and then let's type in help. Let's see if we can perhaps turn on the voice, and then if we can, see if we can get it piped in through the audio for the stream. Uh-oh. Try this again. So we could scroll through history, display the microphone level, display typed key codes. Alright, so list installed skills, show skills public API, activate skill, deactivate skill, so on and so forth. Okay, so nothing with voice response yet, but I'm betting if I didn't set this up in debug mode that we would actually hear it. Alright, so starting in the background service, so let's give this a try. Hey Mycroft, what's the temperature in Los Angeles, California? Anyone hear that? Me neither. Alright. So, So it should be running the core services. It's the bus, the a bus is a kind of a core program that helps each individual program talk to each other. The audio, skills, and voice. So we should be hearing Mycroft and should be having voice response back. So the VoIP integration test suite. VoIP is that from Blade Runner? Oh, these geeks. Oh, okay. Yo. Got mad respect for the Mycroft team now. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Mycroft. Are you guys still here? Let me ask you a question. When you hear the wake word, is the music cutting out for you too? Because it's cutting out for me. Or is the music staying pretty steady? Okay, so we do audio test. La-di-da, la-di-da-di, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. We're just some dudes on the mic. Well, okay, yeah, so audio should be working. Loudly. I'm not hearing it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why the volume of the music didn't come up. How is that sounding, Bampan? I'm told that my playlist is one of the highlights of the stream. I totally get it, because nobody wants to hear me talk, man. So audio should be working. Cool. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. Hey, Mycroft. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers will Peter Piper pick? Your move, Robot Man. Maybe it is... I'm gonna open up my volume control and see if maybe it's popping up on another application or some type. Oh, I see eSpeak is started. Maybe eSpeak is getting in the way of it. eSpeak is what I'm using for the GeekBot. Hey, Mycroft, where are you? Okay. So let's do some troubleshooting. Yeah, I didn't know I was streaming against Wimpy. I had no chance. Alright, Mycroft, no voice. Alright, so here's, that's another thing I do like about the Mycroft community is they have a pretty solid, forum community. Alright, so brand new to Mycroft, and installed it using GitHub instructions on an Ubuntu guest on an OS X host using VirtualBox. When using it with CLI, I could see that Microsoft hears my speech and responds appropriately with text output, but there's no speech output. I know the speakers are working. I can hear the ding of Mycroft responding to the wake word. Tails? Something for the voice and audio logs are... Oh yeah, tails. For the voice and audio logs are at pastebin. Any assistance would be appreciated. Okay, so evidently I do have to have Mimic built. I thought it would just reach out remotely and go from there. Um, okay, so voice is recognized, ding is heard, yet I see answers only in debug window, no speech output. Mimic worked properly. This happened after I tried to switch to Google Synthesizer and then back. Okay, so let me go ahead and build Mimic. Hopefully that won't take too long. And while that's building, we could go ahead and start looking at maybe a tutorial for building Minecraft skills. That would be cool. Okay, so we are reinstalling everything. Cool. So we have stalled out at 64% here. Alright, so while that's running, let's go ahead and Minecraft skill tutorial. One of the other things I do like about Minecraft is that cancel Minecraft. One of the things I do like about the M word is that it's built on Python, which is a pretty, well, it's like a second language to me. I think I speak Python better than I speak Spanish. Alright, so let's take a look at your first skill. So, typically speaking, interactions with these things go off of intention in a kind of a branching thing. So, you give it a wake word. Then you speak a phrase to let it know your intention, and in that phrase it'll pick out different arguments to create different effects based on what you tell it. So that's the general flow of a voice assistant. That earned the air quotes, the general flow. And we'll see what it says here. So know some basic knowledge of Python programming. Yeah, I think I'm close. I ain't quite there yet, but I'm getting better at it. Have an account on github.com and have a working version of Minecraft. Check and check. Alright, so understanding the flow of your skill. It's a good idea to start by writing down how your skill will work, including what words will the user speak to activate the skill, what will Minecraft speak in response, what data will you need to deliver to the skill, and will you need any additional packages or dependencies. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer these questions out loud. I think we can work through those. What words will the user speak to activate the skill? Now, what do we want this particular skill to do? How about let's start with something simple, also deserving of the air quotes. Let's start with maybe automation. We have some automations in the button box. So, for example, if we open up this, go to localhost 3000, well, that's still there. Go to automations. Why is this? There we go. Took a moment for the API to respond, I guess. So we have some automations to achieve some different things to do, like, you know, go to the outro or go back on camera and things like that. What if we were to be able to trigger these through Minecraft? I think that would be kind of cool. So what will we want to say to Minecraft to get that to... What would we want to say to the M word to get this to trigger? If you have any ideas, please don't hesitate to drop them in chat. I'm kind of winging this today. All in the name of good fun. So, hey, M-word. Activate automation, maybe? Activate OBS automation? Things like that. So I think that would be the M word, yes. So I think that might be good. If you have a better idea, drop it in chat. So, hey, M word, activate OBS automation, then give the automation name. So, for example, if I want to, the countdowns might be a little tricky, but if I want to start the stream, I can do it. Hey, start the stream. Or, hey, activate OBS automation, start stream. It'll take a little bit of getting used to. Or we could architect it like this. Hey, word, tell, hey, word, tell OBS to start stream, or tell OBS to count down 1, or yeah. So like kind of make it more organic, but we have to be able to fit it in with other skills too, because other skills are going to have their own activation words, so we can't be too nondescript, if that makes any sense. So yes, think about it, my dear, and let me know any ideas you have, and we'll go from there. So okay, so for example, let's go with hey, M-word, tell OBS to activate automation outro. So let's go ahead and maybe grab a notepad. So, hey, M-word, tell OBS to start automation outro. Cool. Okay, so another thing we could do maybe later on as an idea is, hey, M-word, tell OBS to list automations. Cool. So how this basically works right now from the API is that it has an ever expanding list of automations based on what's available. So it has an endpoint that lists all the automations that are loaded. So having a having an M-word trigger to get that list might be pretty good. All right, so that's the first question. So let's go on to the second question. What will Mycroft speak in response? So responses would be something like, so we'll call this trigger. So response is, all right, lazy, I'm starting the automation for you. Or, all right, lazy, I'm literally keeping you from reaching out less than a foot away and tapping a button. Either one of those will work because both of them are accurate. All right. But we'll just that's our draft for right now. That's our draft. What's our next question here? What data will you need to deliver to the skill? Data to skill. What's that, dear? What happened? So data to the skill. There has to be a config file to yeah, right. There has to be a config file to give the API details. And then the automation to trigger. Yeah, right. You're not wrong. Okay, so did it install Mimic? Well, it certainly has a lot going in there. So I think it was Mimic T testing. Hey, did y'all hear that? Okay, you know what? I don't see it coming through any of the mixers. So let's go ahead and create a mixer. You know what? I'll just pop it through soundboard, or rather route it through soundboard. So let's go ahead and trigger that again. I just missed it.
Icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
All right, how did that sound? How was the volume? Was that any better? I did notice that it came through, but
Testing icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
is it too low in comparison to the other stuff, or? Oh, you know what? Yeah, he's a little soft. Mycroft, set volume to 100%.
Test icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
Was that a little better? Play that again for y'all.
Testing icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
Not much. Okay. Oh, you know what I bet it is? Okay. Let me go ahead and play that.
Testing.
Pull this down a little further.
Icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
Okay, I got to the volume control just in the nick of time, I think.
Testing icicle pop cheekle testing 1 2 3.
Now, another thing I could do is, so let's go here. I'm gonna go to Pulse Audio Null Sync. So what I'll do here is open the Pulse Audio. Oh yeah, here we go. It's PACMD, which is the Pulse Audio command line. Then I'm going to load a module called the loop pack module, which creates what's called a null sync. Now the sync, what I'll call it VMword, and we'll go ahead and add it. So now what I'll need to do is create a much longer string of text, because this is going to be a little more complicated. Go ahead and copy this and basically paste it again. And sorry, this isn't exactly literature, but it'll get the job done.
Testing.
So I'm going to click here. Oh, you know what? I don't see it loaded yet.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
All right, so I'm going to have to go ahead and
testing 1 2 3.
Close this and PUCTL. No, PAUV. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Now that should have reloaded the modules available.
Testing.
So I'm going to move this from soundboard.
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
Alright, so I got it locked now. Oh wait, nope, just went away. I see it updating on my screen. Is it not updating for the stream itself? Oh, shit. Okay. It might actually hate hashtags. I don't know what kind of mood I might have been in when I coded it. Okay, so we should have a virtual device named MySync or NullSync. Let's see what might have happened. Let's go ahead and reissue that command. Oh, you know what? I don't want module loopback. I want a null sync. I know what's up now. Okay. So we're going to exit out of that and shift insert. It's going to add a module called MySync, which is also called null output here. Ooh, what just happened to Spotify? Blame hashtags, blame Yannick, yeah, all of that. Are you all here, still hearing the music? Yeah, I see it. Like, oh, you know what? Okay, I know what happened. So, I have Spotify going through, okay, yeah, I don't know why that's not playing now. Output and devices, Spotify. Oh, let's go to playback and all streams. Spotify is in fact going to Spotify. Now OBS monitor, oh, that should be going to that. Alright, good. Now, let's go back over to configuration and our output devices. And this one right here, oh, where is it again? Yeah, rename devices. We'll call that Mycroft. Alright, so then when we go to playback and start that really long stream of text annoying, there we go. So now that's going to, well, it would be going to Mycroft if it was actually playing. Alright, so I'm going to add a new sound source to OBS. So I'll bring this over so to show you. We might get a little bit of infinity. It doesn't work so well if it's just me in a corner. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add an audio input capture. No, cancel that. We are gonna add an also device. We'll call this Mycroft. Okay. So device is going to be it's not showing. Okay, so we're gonna cancel that. Let's go ahead and delete that. Audio output capture. Oh yeah, that's what I did the soundboard and Spotify in. So Mycroft, and we'll catch Mycroft. Okay. Now I also have to go into my advanced audio properties so I can hear it. Let's soundboard, Mycroft, and yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a try. I should have a mixer for Mycroft now, which is maxed out. We'll see how it works. So we will go ahead and send it. Alright, looks like Mimic is not having a fun time today. Alright, so let's go ahead and... why is Mimic not having a fun time? Let's go back into the volume control. So it is going to Mycroft.
Test, ice, signal,
okay. So the
G
audio is
test,
muted.
testing, 1, 2, 3, testing,
Now,
testing,
are you all
testing,
hearing
testing,
it? Because
testing,
I
test,
sure
test,
am
test,
not.
test,
Oh gosh.
ice, signal.
That's probably really loud too. I am so sorry.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Now, why wasn't I hearing that? Sorry, that was very loud. I am so sorry. Oh no, and I just accidentally closed it. Oh, Yannick, how are you doing? Glad to see you on. So that's going to the right place. So this is the OBS monitor of Spotify. This should be the OBS capture of Mycroft. I should be able to hear that. I might have to restart OBS to really key in on it. But let's go ahead and try that again. I'm glad to hear it, Yannick.
testing,
Alright, so nothing coming through the soundboard.
Icicle, pop, cheekle, testing, 1,
That's
2, 3,
Spotify.
testing,
Oh, here's OBS Minecraft.
Pop, cheekle, testing,
Monitor
1, 2.
source. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay, that shouldn't be going there. Testing. Okay, that's the microphone. Am I having to do anything weird? No, I'm not. Alright, any ideas of what I could have Microsoft's... Any ideas of what I could have the M word say instead? Instead of just this long testing string?
Testing.
Okay, so Minecraft is playing. Let me pull that down a little bit. That's a lot of movement.
1, 2, 3, testing,
So playback.
Icicle, pop, cheekle, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so it's playing. It's going to Minecraft. Minecraft is recording. And it's set to a monitor source of Minecraft. That's fine. Output devices. That's doing what it's supposed to do. Is this muted? Nope. Yeah, nope, that's not muted. Alright. Maybe there's an issue with my settings in... Yeah, that's the weird things. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. The thing is, that's the weird thing, because I'm doing Spotify and my soundboard in the exact same way as far as the audio setup goes. I could hear the stream just fine. I haven't played anything on the soundboard recently, so that's no surprise. Let's see. Remember, Yannick, this is all your fault. Whether it works or not is a whole different scenario. Okay, so now I have no text coming through Minecraft. I broke it. You know what I think's happening? I think it's getting such a large stream at once that it's just saying no. I think that's what's happening here. Yeah, Minecraft has gone to beanie heaven. When it crashes hard too. It needs a straight up signal 9. Yeah. I evidently did not think this through.
Beans, the musical fruit.
Alrighty, welcome back Minecraft, and let's see where your... Alright, that's good. Now, let's do recording. I'm gonna move this over here to make that a little faster.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot, the more you toot.
Okay, that's fine. I accidentally changed that to a different source and I shouldn't have. But okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the output devices.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot, the more you toot, the better you feel.
That's fine.
Beans at every meal.
Now, what about the recording devices? Is there a monitor from Minecraft? Yes. So it's monitoring that source from Minecraft. It's not muted. Rim beans. Okay, so it's monitor and output. That's fine. That should be what that is. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, now what if I take a look at soundboard? Yeah. I almost did something stupid there. Alright, now soundboard is set up exactly the same way. Spotify also set up exactly the same way. Okay, so let's try this. Let's make sure it's still actually outputting something.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more.
Okay, so when I switch it over to the other... So when I switch it over to the other card, it does play. Because I needed to add the loopback device. I should have the... Okay, so... Okay, so you could add a sync with load module, update sync prop list. Now it's just adding a device description, so that's fine. Then you could add a loopback device. Do I need to add the loopback device after the sync is already installed? Let's try that. So back over here, we're going to go ahead and paste. We'll restart pulse audio volume. Okay. Oh. There we go. Back from HD. If I open sound settings here. Anything I need to watch out for? No, these are direct also settings. Oh. Ouch! That hurt. I'm hearing myself now. Frankly, it's weirding me out. Not better. Okay. I need to unload that loopback device immediately. Alright, that was incredibly stupid. Yeah, I'm okay. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. There's a reason I'm called an Unwise Geek. I do crap like that. Okay. Okay. So you missed it, Yannick earning the name. So let's try that Mycroft command again, or the mimic command rather.
Beans at every meal.
Yeah, I blew out my eardrums.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal.
Let me test something here.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your
Alright,
beans
so it's
at every
outputting to
meal.
the sound card. Built-in audio is going there. Soundboard's going here. Spotify. Let's go ahead and pull this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I really don't know why this isn't working. I wonder if I have to reset OBS Studio. Yeah, my audio is a little weird. What I had done is I loaded up the loopback module, so it was coming out of my main speakers, going into my mic, so on and so forth. So yeah, I caused a lot of feedback. It hurt, and I apologize to anybody else who caught that as well. Yeah, so I'm betting I need to restart OBS to get this working. So let me do this instead of I wonder if I could just start a second copy of OBS, and that would handle the sound issue. Well, it started.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot,
That
the
worked.
better you feel. So
If
eat
you're
your
hearing
beans
it
at
and I'm
every
hearing
meal.
it at the same time, that worked. Please let me know if you are. Yeah. Oh, my mic is a little... All right. Very good. Very good. So we got the mic, excuse me, we got Minecraft popped through the... Uh, heard it twice. So we got Minecraft going through the speakers now through OBS. That's great. I will be right back, and we will continue on this. I think I need a be right back scene. Hello, everybody. Back at it. Let me go ahead and reset my sound. Okay. Here we go. Let's turn the mic down a little bit. Oh, and we lost Spotify. Great. Okay. I hope Spotify hasn't been out for too long. Alright, let me go ahead and open up the volume again. Okay, I'm hearing Spotify coming through for me. Oh, okay, that would be why. Okay, so let's go into Spotify. That could stay there. OBS monitor, Spotify can be staying there. Soundboard, monitor could go there. Good. Alright, so let me run a soundboard option so I can make sure that's going to the right place. No, it's not. There we go. Now that's going to the right place. And then eSpeak should also be going to soundboard. Alright, there we go. So that should be the audio setup all figured out. I have to figure out a way to save these profiles, if at all possible, and just have it load quick whenever everything goes crazy. I don't know if that's actually possible or not, so I don't know. We'll move on here. Let's go ahead and get started on a skill. We're gonna run a little late today, but I'd like to finish that tutorial. So now that we got Minecraft going to the right place, let me go ahead and double check that everything is working right in regards to that. Hold on, wait a minute. Output good. Okay, there we go. Hey Minecraft, say hello. Hey Minecraft, say hello. Hey Minecraft, say hello. Okay, so we have Mimic working, to be clear. We do not have Minecraft working yet. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Is there a configuration? Yeah. Let's see, mycroft.conf. Okay. Okay, MP3, OGG123, that's fine. Data directory, general skill values. Yeah, it's not a remote server. The listener is actually working very well. trying to find the text-to-speech engine. See if they're... Oh, speech-to-text parameters. Here we go. Alright, so the engine... Mycroft, Google, Wit, IBM, Caldi, Bing, Houndify, DeepSpeech, GovEvas, Yandex. The module is Mycroft. Okay, so the engine options: Mimic, Mimic 2, Google. Okay, eSpeak, say, responsive voice, Yandex, Poly, Mozilla. Let's try Mimic 2. All the rest of that is fine. So let's go ahead and restart all. Alright. Hey Mycroft, what's the weather in Los Angeles, California? Did y'all get that? Hey Google, cancel. Hey Mycroft, what is the square root of pi? Yo, I don't think y'all are getting that, are you? Hey Mycroft. Hey Mycroft, what is pi to 1,000 places? Alright, looking into that. Hey Mycroft, what is the weather in Los Angeles, California?
4159265358979.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I know why that's going on. Okay, now, right. So, I need to have a second version of a second instance of OBS up and running to get that monitoring set up. Because I'm doing this in the middle of the stream, and I am stupid. So let's try this again. In honor of our Swedish friend. Hey Mycroft. Hey Mycroft. Okay, I see it talking, but it's not. I'm not hearing it. Yeah, Mycroft is just going and going and going. Yeah. Okay, it is talking. Is it like giving out my bank account balance and everything? Oh, is it doing the 1,000 places of pi? Ah, great. I'm going troubleshooting here.
Today's forecast is for a high of 63 and a low of 54.
Oh, okay, so it stopped. Hey Mycroft, what is pi to 1,000,000 places?
I don't understand, but I'm learning new things every day.
Okay, Alright, did it stop? Yeah, it did. Hey, Mycroft. What is the text of the Gettysburg Address?
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Didn't know that, evidently. Hey, Mycroft. What is pi to 100 places?
The answer is approximately 3.1415926535897993246264338994982074944592307816406289. 28034825342117068.
Alright, so that worked, but the monitor is still not working. So y'all can hear it, but I cannot. That's annoying. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. So I'm going to, for the moment, pipe Mycroft through the soundboard. Hey, Mycroft. What is pi to 1,000 places?
The answer is approximately 3.14159265358979932482097494459230781628062803482534211706798214808678214808208678214808067821470678214705982084811706798214808678214808067821470678214705982084811706798214808678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147067821470678214706782147 651328230.
Yeah, there is a bit of an echo, isn't there?
938446098122848117845081105559644.
I don't know why there would be.
94895493038175642837867831738316527120190914565.
Is that better? Did the echo stop at the very end there? Blame Pulse. I'm totally blaming Pulse. Alright, so that being said, y'all could hear Mycroft, I could hear Mycroft. I see it has a bit of an echo, but that's kind of spacey. I kind of like it. It's cool. So let's go ahead and start on this tutorial on Better Late Than Never. Okay, so to set up the foundations of your skill, okay, I'm going to pull this back over here. Oh, I know what was causing the echo. I have two OBSs open. Okay. Hey, Mycroft. Say hello.
Hello.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm outputting Mycroft to its own pulse sync. Unfortunately, doing that, it's causing, y'all can hear it just fine because OBS is picking that up. But the monitor to have OBS send that back out to me, so I can hear it, is gone. Not there. So, yeah. So right now I'm putting I'm putting Mycroft through to the soundboard sync, and the soundboard sync works fine. So if I could find a balance between how loud the volume of Minecraft will be and how loud the volume of the soundboard will be, I could just use that one sync, but eh. Alright, so first it's saying use the Minecraft skills kit. Comes installed with Minecraft. If you choose the defaults during installation, you can run MSK from your terminal using the command Minecraft MSK. Okay, so let's do that. Minecraft MSK. Wow, it's certainly doing something. Cool. The following arguments are required. Action. Action is submit, update, upgrade, upload, create, or create test. So I imagine the will be create. But let's go ahead and read a little further. Okay, so there it is. Minecraft MSK create. You would think you'd be able to monitor any pulse sync, and generally I can. I can't help but wonder if it had to do with the sync being set up after OBS started. So even though it indicated that the monitor should be up and running, OBS monitor, which is what pipes it back out from OBS to the whatever sound card you have set up, is not doing that. So I fully expect to, when I turn off OBS tonight at the end of the stream, then turn it back on, I'll be able to hear Minecraft through the Minecraft sync just fine. So, poor planning. That's what it comes down to, poor planning. So, Minecraft MSK create. So I need a short, unique skill name. So let's just call this OBS BB Automator. Pretty sure I didn't spell that right. Looks good, sure. Some example phrases to trigger your skill. So let's take a look at our document. Tell OBS to start automation. Alright, so now it's what the skill should say to respond. Alright, Lazy, I'm starting that automation. And let's also put in this one here that we figured out we would do. Golly gee, I hope I get to program in Python tonight. Yeah, I did notice that. I have to figure out why that might be. Alright, so enter a one-line description for your skill. Makes voice-driven calls to the OBS button box API. Makes voice-driven calls to the OBS button box API, period. Oh, come on, please stop playing around with YouTube, listener. It's having a rough day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go to Font Awesome and choose an icon. Alright, I will go to Font Awesome and choose an icon. Let's see. Let's see, there's archive asterisk at. Not calendar, calculator. Maybe something sound related because it's going to the button box, or broadcast related. So maybe like if they have a TV screen, or hold on, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, here we go. Make it a toilet. Yeah, okay. We'll just make it a TV screen. Let's see. Pick a color that matches your scheme at Minecraft AI Colors. I don't think I have a screen. It's all voice driven. But Minecraft AI Colors. Was that right? Yeah. 22A7F0, sure. All right, there we go. So let's see. Opt Minecraft skills. Cancel Minecraft. Whoops.
I don't understand.
Okay, that's cool, dude. You're fine. So there was that. Where's the code? Oh, skills. Let's see. Where does it put it? If it creates the skill, where does it put it? No. What? Okay. Sure. Alright, so it just has a settings.json. Alright. So what's next? So we gave it a name, we gave it some example phrases, we gave it the response dialogue, a short description, a longer description, the author name. I should have probably just used the GitHub username, but okay. Categories it didn't ask, so I didn't give it any. And then tags. It didn't ask me to create a repository for it. That's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the skill structure here. I don't see any files available at all. That's a problem. OBS BB Automator. Oh, maybe the other one is a no. Yeah, that's the one that just had the settings in it. It didn't do a good job of making this skill, did it? Alright, so let's go back to this here. So it's Minecraft MSK create. So let's see what... Actually, let's get out of that and let's run just the basic command. So there's submit, update, upgrade, upload, create, or create test. Yeah, it didn't say much. So let's create the interactive script. Alright, so what happens when we create it in here? MSK create. OBS BB Automator. Sure. Play automation, start automation. Yeah, we'll call it that for right now. What should we'll just do real quick one-liners just to get this working right, because this is confusing. Where is it putting it? I don't know. It's messing me up. In a one-line description for your skill, sends voice-driven commands to OBS button box API. Toilet. Cancel. What was that color I figured out? Sure, yeah. 22A7F0. Why not? Oh, 22A7F0. Oh, okay, so here are the categories. I guess I didn't get that far in the last thing. So what is it? Daily configuration, entertainment, information, Internet of Things, music and audio, media, productivity, and transport. I'm just gonna ballpark it and say it's media. Possibly entertainment as well. Nah. Yeah, we'll call it that. OBS button box. OBS WebSocket. Couple of things like that. I don't know. So I'll release. Let's see. We'll release this under the MIT license. Some require that you insert the project name and/or author's name. Please check the license file and add the appropriate information. Does this skill depend on Python packages, system packages, or other skills? This will create a manifest YAML file for you to define the dependencies for your skill. Yes. So we're going to need a few packages. Well, we're just going to namely need one package immediately. It'll be the requests package. Would you like to create a GitHub repo for it? Yes. So to authenticate with GitHub, a personal access token is needed. Go to HTTP GitHub settings tokens new to create one. All right. Yeah, Minecraft doesn't want a lot from me, do they? All right. New personal access token. This is for Minecraft. Expiration. What scopes does it need? Oh, okay. So so it needs repo. Alright, almost done. Alright, and clear. So I had to clear that because it did have a GitHub access token. And yeah. OBS BB, Automator skill. Hey, look at that. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so this file details all external dependencies required by your skill. If your skill does not require any dependencies, please delete this file before submitting a pull request. To use this file, uncomment the lines you need and fill in the appropriate information. Yep. Done. That was easy. Alright, so that's good. Now what? So init.py, manifest YAML, readme. Let's take a look at readme. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's pretty much what we're talking about. Cool. Let's see what init.py looks like for right now. And from Minecraft, import Minecraft skill, intent file handler, OBS BB automator, Minecraft skill init. Cancel. I gotta get used to that.
Sorry,
Dialogue.
I didn't catch that.
Okay, that's cool, dude. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this open in VS Code and go from there. So we're going to open folder. We're going to opt Minecraft skills and there.
I don't know what that means.
Crap! All right. Cucumber green, right? I missed a golden opportunity. Well, I missed a greenish opportunity there, Yannick. You're right. All right, so back to our tutorial. So we got that. Here's our skill structure. So we don't see dialogue. I don't think I saw dialogue. No, I didn't see dialogue in the repo. Yeah, so this is saying dialogue, vocab, and locale directories contain subdirectories for each spoken language the skill supports. The subdirectories are named using the IETF language tag for the language. For example, Brazilian Portuguese is PTBR, German is DEDE, and Australian English is ENAU. By default, your new skill contains one subdirectory for United States English in US. If more languages were supported, then there would be additional language directories. Now, I don't see that, so I wonder if maybe I have to restart Minecraft. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Alright, so it's going to restart the skills. still not seeing dialogue. Okay. So we'll read through the tutorials and we'll see if we can figure this out. Well, okay, so let's try this. Mycroft. Hey, Mycroft. Play automation.
Starting automation.
Well, there it is. Okay, so going from there. Am I in the right directory? Is it in config again? So OBS BB automator. No. So OBS BB automator skill. That's just settings again. So it's not there. Let's go into projects, Mycroft itself, and then there's a skills directory. So here's OBS BB automator skill. I still see just locale here as well. I don't see, well, one, I don't see the class, and then two, I don't see any dialogues, but I'm hearing them, so maybe this tutorial's a little dated? I don't know. So anyway, let's get beyond that. There's going to be a dialogue directory, a vocab directory, a locale directory, which we do have. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have stopped reading. This directory is newer addition to Mycroft and combines dialogue and vocab into a single directory. This was requested by the community to reduce the complexity of a skill structure, particularly smaller skills. That makes sense. Any of the standard file types that we've looked at so far will be treated the same if they're contained in dialogue, vocab, or locale directories. This also includes the regex directory that you'll learn about later. Cool. So I need to figure out how to add arguments to this so I can tell it which one to do and don't, and then act on that argument. So this section of code imports the required libraries. Some libraries will be required on every skill, and your skill may need to import additional libraries. Okay. So the class definition extends the Mycroft skill class. Alright. So this method is the constructor. It's called when the skill is first constructed. It's often used to declare state variables or perform setup actions. However, it cannot utilize Mycroft skill methods as the class does not yet exist. You don't have to include the constructor. That might be a great place to include a config file. So let's go ahead and go over to another terminal in another window. All right, and then let's look at OBS button box, and then let's look at config.py. Yeah. No, not an audio player. Alright, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do it ourselves. Okay, so in Mycroft core skills, OBS BB automator skill. Nano config.py, and then API host equals localhost, API port equals 5000. Alright, so back over here we see config.py now. Now in init, we'll go, actually, no, instead of in init, we'll go ahead and import config.py. So just import config. Actually, no, you know what? From config, import API host, API port. Okay, cool. Yannick, thank you so much for coming out. You have a great night. You take care, buddy. Cool. Okay, so here's the class OBS Automator. Okay, yeah. I wonder where this is from, this automator.obsbb. So I'm going to take a look in locale. Oh, starting automation. There we go. Play automation, start automation. So there we go. Those are our intents and dialogues. You know, if you ever go into Alexa and do their skills there, same thing, very similar. All right. So following along this is the constructor. All right. Initialize. Perform any final setup needed for the skill here. This function is invoked after the skill is fully constructed and registered with the system. Intents will be registered. Its skill settings will be available. Okay. Now there's an intent handler. Previously, the initialize function was used to register intents. However, our new @init handler decorator is a cleaner way to achieve this. We will learn all about the different intents shortly. You may also see the intent file handler decorator used in skills. This hasn't been deprecated, and you can now replace any instance of the skill with a simpler intent handler decorator. Okay. Okay, so that speak dialog is what it passes the dialog to. Okay, a stop method. Okay, create skill actually returns the new skill. Alright, so there we go. Now, what we need to do is figuring out how to basically take in arguments. So, for example, the name of the okay, so we could actually use settings meta.json to set settings, so we don't need a config, but we'll keep it for the moment. Alright, so there's stuff to do when a skill starts and stops. This is your basic event handling stuff. I'm kind of skipping through a little bit here so we could find if it handles arguments. Because I want to tell it to start automation, but then I need to also tell it which automation. Okay, use settings meta.json or settings YAML file. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so dependencies are Python packages it needs. Okay. That's fine. Manifest YAML. Wish they had a better table of contents on this, but hey. Okay. Requirements files. File system access. Okay. So here's an example skill. Okay, so not really useful there. Skill API. Okay, so the Skill API offers a simple and convenient way to use other skills methods and export your own to help other skill creators. That's cool. Okay. So now we're getting into integration testing, which is not helpful. Alright, so let's look at the scenario outlines. Current weather. Current local weather. So far we only use the scenario to outline to take in a list of utterances. The same format can be used with tables of data. Okay. Yeah, so this is testing. It didn't really get into variables very well. So I think this is going to be something I'm going to have to research. And we'll call it there. So I'll do that research, and then we're going to come back Friday and continue working on Mycroft to integrate it with the button box. All right. Well, thank you everybody for popping in today. I'm really glad that you stopped in. I love doing this stuff, and even when I don't get to quite to the area that I want to, rest assured, without hesitation, I still had a lot of fun getting there. I hope you come back to have a lot more fun on Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have any, if you have any interest in checking out the code, check out the description of the Twitch channel, where you have my GitHub, and then don't forget to follow on Twitter. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you on Friday. Take care.